Hey guys, this is Kirob speaking, and today we are back in the Cyclist tactics with Altdorf, Postal Services, and their road to Tour Domination. Well, that's our goal. So far, we have achieved this. It's quite good, but we're not there yet. The list is still quite empty. Today, we're going to try and fill that up a little bit more, but we shall see how that goes. Let's jump back into it. After our exploits at the Lannan Grand Prix, which was fantastic. If you haven't seen it just yet, please check out the previous episode. It was very successful, and that has left us with a level up, at least. Well, we shall take a look, because there's the levels here have changed, that's for sure. Let's do that first. We have an off month here in April. Looking good. That means no races there, and then we're going straight into the Vitessa. Ooh, that is a race, yes. Look at those climbs. Oh, we got 3 level ups. That's big. Okay, Gerhard Seidel, we do you first. So, what do we want for Gerhard? He is getting a specialization. Yes. And for that, I also want to check out to adapt. Like, what do we actually need? Vilro is more hilly. There is a big climb there towards the end. So, Gerhard, if he goes for pure climber, and that would be the way to do it. But in here, that's definitely pure climber. We do have others with us, though, but those others are Jan Schmidt at the fitness peak, not to be underestimated, as we have seen. Okay, but it's not a major one, but no one has a major one. I think with how we have laid it out here, in terms of other riders, a pure climber would be beneficial. Although, we don't have a mixed rider here, and mixed riders are super strong. So, Gerhard, what are we going to do with you? I'm tending towards this. That really makes him useful everywhere. The +1 in technical on top of it, very, very good. And yeah, gives 2 extra energy too. But then on the other hand, I don't think we're going to have a shot at the Vitessa unless we go for a +2 here. But the Vitessa is going to be rough. Alright, decided it. I'm going for the downhill, for the mixed bag. Makes him more versatile, and we do need our high-level riders, currently at least, to be reasonably versatile. So that's it, and Andreas Roth. Ah yes, you are a level 2 tech cobble expert, and you have an atrocious amount of attack per turn. How about that? So that you actually can spend those. And then we have our favorite. It is none other than Jan Schmidt. Do we want to give you some extra punch? Or some extra punch? I do think he currently would benefit the most from getting some additional energy per turn. Because he's already so high up there at 92. Yep. That's it. Alright, we are ready. We are ready to do some scouting and then forward to the next month. Let's look for Hetvesian flat riders. Yeah, there's not much talent there. Oh, but Maximilian Sauer. Really good teammate. Young one too. Plenty of energy, plenty of attack points, plenty of flat, and a little bit of a sprinter there too. Just a rouleur. I take him. Oh, right, I forgot. We can now sort these riders as well. That's very handy, because we can just just take a look at the Hetvesian ones easily. Right. One guy to keep an eye on would be Hans Kuhn. He is very strong. Very good skilling here for a level 3 rider. He's a climber, and max potential 11. And it's just very balanced overall, and a decent amount of recovery. Florian Masters, won by none other than usual suspect, Dino Lombardi. Next one, please. Hetvesian Mountain Talent. Here we go, Scout again. 210 climber. Awful. Nah, that's awful. That's really awful. This is decent enough. The 1071, that's okay. But 5.5, nah. Nah, so we are going to pick up Hans Kuhn here. So, Hans, where are you? There you are, okay. Come on, welcome on board the team. Not quite, just shortlist. But now it is time to look at this race. So, first stage, big mountain points. There are some spots in here where you can make bigger jumps, which makes this climb way more efficient. Then here, that is not necessarily the case. There are no easy parts of it. Like there you have a 7%? That's the shallowest part of the climb. Yes, and then this, of course, the little flat bit in between needs to be technical too. So, you know, like what the hell. But Gerhard does have some technical skill now, all of a sudden. I see a few different pathways for us here. Looking at these stages, these two, I see that Jan Schmidt doesn't stand a chance because there's just way too much climbing. But he does have a pretty decent shot at this one, which is mostly downhill. And there's a few technical sectors here and there. And also, he might have a chance on this one, because the final moves are across technical downhill. So, is this something for him to save himself during the first two stages? And then either go for the stage win on this one, and or this one, depending on how it goes. Klaus Fuchs is going to be the helper of Gerd Seidel in this one. I think this will work out. Alright, let's get into it. The Giro, won by... Wow! Gerhard Horn just nuked them. Okay, he had a major fitness peak. 93.9 and... Well, basically no attack points, but 7 recovery. That's a lot. Yeah, he was unbeatable in this one. Whew, okay, and here we go. Team leader. Christian Gross. He's going to be a big problem. And then we have some mixed riders here. Gerhard Seidel, team captain. Xavier is here again from Lennon Sports Academy. Is he on a fitness peak? Major fitness peak by him. He is going to be a tough nut to crack. All right. Negative there. 0 here. It's fine. 0, 0. Gerhard has +1. Xavier has the +2, so this is going to be rough. 6 recovery. Wow. There we have another +1. It's also a very good rider overall. Very nicely statted. And then, yeah, cobble sprinter, who cares? So, yeah, this is going to be a fight. And no, we're not here for our mountain jersey. Not this time around. Wow. Okay. That rider, look at Carlo there. He has some punch, yo. 9 attack per turn with +2 sprint. He can spend 11 attack points per turn in a sprint. Holy. Oh no. They are playing it hard. I tried to slow down the peloton a little. Ended up there. And now the peloton wants to jump the rest of the climb. Yeah, I think I'm going to stay behind here. Even though that seems... no, it should be fine because we have all the flat here, which it gives high amounts of slipstream. We have Samuel with us. That will be fine. So yeah, I'm not following along and spending loads of attack points here. Okay, the peloton went pretty hard. They're there now, but we can jump down to here, not sacrificing too much energy. That's all the technical stuff out of the way then. And a little bit of recovery. Nice. And back in the peloton. That has cost us plenty of energy. Ooh. And Samuel is empty already. Ooh. Big jump up the hill. Well, it's kind of necessary. Either you move to here, which is way short, or you jump high up into the hills. And now it is time to move forward with Gerhard and Klaus, while Jan hangs back with Samuel and takes a nap. And every single leader is coming to the front at this point. Samuel is basically dead. This doesn't bode well. Like, we have basically no energy left with Gerhard. While the others have like 20 extra. Aroundish? The other favorites. And now the favorites are going. There we have it. The favorites are off. Well, we have to follow along here. Gerhard, you go with Xavier. It is Xavier. Oh no. And now I'm in a bit of a bad position here. Kinda need to make that move. Would I give them Slipstream? I don't know. That's probably not fast enough to give 5 Slipstream, right? So, anyway, I have to jump this, otherwise it's not good enough. That also means I'm pulling the favorites there, while others struggled and stayed. And I really don't want to use another point to get behind them, but you know what? I'm going to move short on the next one. I just don't have the energy to tag along with the best. So, going to move there, save myself, and then attack this one in proper fashion. Okay. At least, okay, Carlo. Of course, Carlo thinks the same way. Don't think the others are. No, the others are also following. Okay, well. Oh, and now they're going hard. Jumping this in 2 turns. Wow. Yep. I can follow along, though. It's looking decent enough. Yes. Yes, please. If we can make it across this together, then I can stay with them for the rest of the stage. Oh my. I have to say I'm a little nervous for this one. Go on. Please let me follow along. Yes. Yes, just barely. Can we make it to the finish? Yeah, it's 2 turns, and we have kind of like 3 turns worth of energy, barely. Yes, okay, we can still follow. And whoa. Oh. Oh, that would have been the... Oh, no, he's blocking everything. Okay, we can't move along there. Nope. That's not acceptable. I have to move to the back at least. Yeah. Okay. They are probably going to reorder behind me then. Manuel Gomez. There you go. Yes, he's blocking everything. We could get a guaranteed 3rd place. A little bit of a podium there. Should we take it? Yeah. Yeah, I guess for 1 attack point, 3rd place. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it, just barely. But yeah, 3rd place it is. And there they are across the line. Well, Gerhard Seidel on the podium. That's not for long, I would assume, with the next stage being even more terrifying. That thing. It's like, okay, did you steal that from a Vista Hetvesian, maybe? Like the king stage on the Vista or something? Yep. Let's see if... Oh yeah, Xavier. Of course, Xavier. We're not even on the list. I mean, how are we supposed to do this? Gerhard. Ouch. Gerhard is done. Gerhard is not looking good. he's wasted. And we're almost on top of the first climb. The tempo was really slow. There's no escape group so far. Well, in this situation, you know, it is quite fortunate that Gerhard does have a +1/1 for up and down, because then this kind of changeover here doesn't cost him. That's positive. So at this point, I'm going to join the relay and just make sure that they move a minimum distance. That makes it so that Gerhard gets maximum recovery without using his maximum. Let's see if we can make that happen. Or if they move way faster anyway. Nope, you see that? That is way too slow. So we have to find the perfect place to go. Where, it should be here, right? Yep, 4 out of 5. Did they learn their lesson this time around? Nah, they went a little too far. Ah, damn it. Just 1 point, though. It's fine. Alright, we've come a fair way in this stage, and so far it has been going really slowly, as you can see from the various energy levels. And I think the favorites are slowly moving forward. Yep, they are in P2 at the moment. Okay, and the plan will be to split this flat section into 2 pieces. 2 equal pieces, if possible, if they let me. And, well, I'm sitting right there at the end. And then Samuel is done. And then Klaus is there. And Gerhard is sitting in P2 at the moment and can come forward right there towards the end and try and attack this climb. That is looking absolutely terrifying. Like, we're going to the moon. Oh my. If this finish was a punchy one, I would be playing this a little different. But by putting Gerhard up for this next turn to P1 and then let Samuel... Ah, no, he needs to escape first. Yeah, right. So 1 turn late for that. But could move Samuel into the awful mountain there, like doing filthy moves again. But no, this is not really possible. And with such a long climb, not necessary at all. It basically destroys more than it helps. Yeah, but this is looking fine. So we're just going to put Klaus there. Everyone is coming forward. I'm behind the favorites. That's looking fancy. There we have Christian Gross. We do have Dimitri there, Gomez, and Mr. Duval. Oh. Ouch. Big ouch. Oh my. That is not a good start, is it? I thought they would be going there. And they're just going balls to the wall. So, Samuel, you're done. You're very much done. And Klaus, why would you tag along? I mean, there's no slipstream to be had here anyway, right? So, we're going to stay with the group and just keep calm. And Gerd tries to follow along. I have my little prediction to make that this peloton is not going to last for an eternity. Strength-wise, we are not kilometers off, but also nowhere near Mr. Duval, for instance. 64 energy left, 8 energy per turn, and still full attack points. That is not going to be beatable on this one. They're deciding to go really hard. Like, what jumps do they want to make here? Huh. Can we somehow make this more efficient? No, not really, not from here. These are all 4s, and we would want to jump into the next 4s? Can they? No, they can't. So they will have to jump to there anyway. But we also do need to spend our attack points at an equal rate, almost. Oh, and that can be misconstrued, what I just said. Wow, they can jump over there? Okay, well, I can see why they wanted to move there, but I can't follow that. Yes, what I mean by this, by spend them equally, is proportionally to how much you have, you want to spend a small amount then of attack with every full use of energy, so that you don't end up with no energy and attack points left, because that is inefficient, and not the other way around either. So now I want to make sure that I'm moving as efficiently as possible. That was a masterfully brutal move. And I think Mr. Duval here has basically everyone annihilated. And I'm trying to move smart instead. So I'm going to move to these guys. And then in the next turn I can... Wait a sec. No, that doesn't spend all my energy. I want to be as fast as possible there. Although we are going to be energy empty at the top. So it doesn't really matter too much. So yeah, I do want to stay behind them. And then... but using 2 attack points. No, I'm going to move here. And they're going to catch up. Then I'm going to move to here. And use that one to make a bigger jump towards the next 5. Was it the 5? I think it was. Yeah, that thing over there. Yeah, there's a 5 hidden there. We do want to move all the way to this point so that we can reach this sector. without using too many attack points. Oh, they have some move inefficiencies in there. They moved into the free. So we're getting back the efficiency that we lost on the previous turn where we couldn't follow. Well, that's good. Well, now we move to there, as we said. Holy! They are jumping from... Wow, okay. That's a thing. Yeah, Christian Gross is now empty, and Duval is just going to hammer this home. Off into the moonscape he goes. Right, but we can just about jump to here. This guy knows no fear. He's not even stopping short of this sector. He's just going straight from there to there. Yep, way to go. It's slightly inefficient, but I guess if you have the points, why not crush everyone? It does hurt a little, but I think this is still the best way forward. Let's see how we could jump. This would allow us to go... Ooh, that's still 3 moves. And if we go to here, we don't have any attack left. We'll be able to move to there. And then we wouldn't be able to move to the finish. So now it is, with our energy and attack, we need to move to here. And he makes the jump into the finish. What a beast. Okay. We can't compete with that. And the others here are also looking like, well, they're empty. But, so we're going to catch Manuel Gomez, probably. Should we move to... I need to spend all the points. I want to move to the last 4. That is looking good. Yeah, I can move to there. And now the others are coming across the line, if they can. Yeah, they can. No, they can't. not quite. Am I going to take you? The best way to move here is to use up all your attack points first and then move across the line. Because otherwise you get a worse time in the finish, and we don't want that. So let's use everything we have. And here we come in, 6th place. Not too far off the pace. Well, apart from Xavier, of course. So here we go. Cross the line. He is dead. And across the line our slowpokes go. Slowpoke, not Gerhard Seidel, but he didn't stand a chance here. Well, on the day he came in 6th, almost 2 turns behind, and that means he's in 5th now overall. Still, not quite what we were aiming for. And even after this effort, Xavier here is still at 80 energy. Oh, man. Or we can check. Samuel Gross, where are you? All the way down here, of course. 43 turns behind. Yeah, 59, so that's the current one, yep. Yes. This is going to be pretty challenging, this one too. I don't think he cares if this is a mainly downhill stage. But we are, nonetheless, going to try and make something work. We do have 2 favorites in here. A little bit of a rough start here on the 3rd stage. That is the worst climb of today. This one isn't nearly as bad because it has this flat part towards the end. But Kerob, what is your plan here? Well, I am going to attempt the following. Jan and Klaus are staying in the pinnacle until this little climb here. And here we are going to try and attack latest through these tech sectors that are at the bottom of the slope. From there, Klaus is going to pull Jan as hard as he can and try to get him into a position where he can finish it off. Ooh, big move in the downhill. Making it so that we get the exact right amount of recovery. But yes, that was the AI doing it. And we're on the top of the 2nd climb. So far, so good. Well, not for Samuel, but that was expected. Poor him. Oh my, look at this. Oh, poor Samuel. He's getting so smashed over here. But the timeline is, or the time limit is way behind us. So he is going to be able to recover a little. Ah, there the favorites are coming. Alright, so Jan Schmidt is behind the favorites. That was going to make it a little bit more difficult to get away here. Ah, you bastards. Okay, they're going across like this. Oh no, that's fine. Because Gerhard is well versed in this, and we don't care because we only have downhill and no uphill. That's Jan and I. How do we want to race this? I think wait for one more. Just go along. I'm sorting myself behind the favorites and in front of Jan with Klaus, of course, so that we are ready to strike in an attack. Oh, wow, that's a big move. How much is this? 26. Only spending 1 energy, though. Oh, I see what you're doing there. Okay, yeah, everyone is going into the relay. That means that we have a pretty decent chance to get away if they don't go completely bonkers. Well, the bad part is that we have a maximum slipstream here of 7. That is likely to be reached in this move. And that means we're potentially out of luck, because that is going to be the momentum blocking that we are seeing in this move. They are already getting 14 free movement anyway. Oh yeah, no chance to get away there. We can just barely follow. Alright, Klaus Fuchs is following along to there. Oh, this is going to be interesting for a final move though. Do we want to be in the relay or not? Jan Schmidt is going to have excellent recovery regardless, so I'm going to keep him up front and just hammer it, whatever it takes, right? And if it doesn't pan out, it doesn't pan out. And for Klaus, I'm not so sure what can he even do. Potentially mess things up for the others. Gerhard just stays behind. He's happy to have survived. Oh, they are getting away. Well, there we have that. Now. And Gerhard can follow along as well. So, everyone there? Yes? Ah, you bastard. He's dropping behind. But there is not going to be much slipstream, only 2 points. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Instead of trying to fall behind him, what I'm going to do is fall in front of him, so that he gets screwed. Yes. Doesn't that feel good? But he does get a +2 in mountain. Not to forget that. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to fall behind here. And Manuel, we can probably... No, can we outsprint him? Just barely. Who's supposed to win? Jan, or should we give one to Klaus? Klaus hasn't seen success in a while. But I don't think Klaus can outsprint him. No, he can't. Not a chance. I don't think Jan can outsprint him. Okay, this is going to be a little awkward. But let's do it like... Wait a sec. This is the lead out. We don't want to lead him out necessarily. We definitely want to drop behind him. And he's supposed to lead out. So let's do that. Then Jan Schmidt is going to just follow along. And Gerhard is going to go in front of him. Yes, in front of him. Because then he can't outsprint everyone. So let's see how this pans out. There comes Manuel Gomez. And that is the max move we have already. Only Gerhard Seidel has 1 point of sprintage in him. So there we have that move. There we have Jan Schmidt. He can't sprint either. There we have Gerhard Seidel. He can sprint, but we don't want to. It's fine. And... No! Xavier! You absolute beast, you! Holy! He managed to outsprint all of us. He's just going beast mode in this. And everyone is across the line, including Samuel, who now has magically half energy again. What a failed attempt. Klaus Fuchs, Jan Schmidt and Gerd Seidel are on the struggle bus. Samuel Gross and Jan Schmidt are 1 stars for this one. Yeah, as expected, really. But this guy is going to be terrifying. None other than Billy King has made it to the 4th stage of the Vitessa Spring Open, and he has brought with him maximum energy value. Yeah, he's not the fastest, but he gets +3 in flat, so that's a little scary. Alright, I'm preparing something here. Something a little fishy. Because we were so unsuccessful in this race, I'm going to go out on an adventure with Team Altdorf Postal Services. Because everyone here is moving extremely slowly. And you see this? Like, we could make some pretty big moves if we just wanted to. So my goal here is to move up now, basically, to P1 with my riders. Samuel Gross is still having his 11 energy per turn. Yes, that's what he... and +2 on flat. So that is what he was built for. And we have the Great Plains of Nothingness in front of us. I want to make the next move such that from wherever I land, I can potentially jump this hill. That would give us a big advantage in speed or in general efficiency as well. And everyone is still back in P3. And you see these riders here. They are pretty empty. Well, they do have attack points and they can chase, but they are reasonably empty compared to my well-rested riders who have not done anything so far. So we move him there, and move him there, and Gerhard is coming along. This is going to be one massive team attack. Team attacks, of course, are very much dangerous. Dangerous things to do. We can move to there, we can move to here. 4 slipstream, 5 slipstream. That is the move we want to make. Okay, and we don't get more. 6 slipstream. I think we want to move that. No, that takes away from Samuel. So if we move to there, can we move to... No, not quite. Okay, so that is rather unfortunate. So if we can't move there, can we play it safe and move to just there? Can the peloton follow? Oh, the favorites are coming forward. They are sniffing out something here. Okay, well, we don't have much time then. We need to launch our attack now. Let's go to here. Everyone's going to here. Go, go, go! I think we can let Samuel pull another one. Yeah, and, well, Klaus needs to go forward. He's going to be wasted here. And Jan Schmidt, he has the most energies left, so let's keep him behind there. So what kind of move can we make here? And how does it play out in terms of several moves forward? If we go to, like there, that's good for the others. Then we can move just barely to the middle of this, or well, to the start of this, easily. Yeah, okay, well, that's looking okay. I don't think we can get any further. This technical sector is in the way. But landing there still allows us to jump this. There comes the peloton. No, oh, there they go. Okay. They do have a 4-node advantage from that compared to our landing spot. So we do have an advantage of 5 nodes at the moment. So the question will be, can they also jump to there? That is the great question. And oh my, yeah, well, they can almost. This is not going to work out, is it? We can make the jump, but that would mean that the peloton can as well. Are they going to? If they are going to, then I want to be caught, right? Because this is not sustainable then. So let's go here and see what happens. If we are not getting caught, then that's our sign to move. And we are not getting... No, there, someone is... Up, favorite. Ooh. This all of a sudden became really interesting. Who's here? Billy King! Okay. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. That's cool. David here, not that much resources left. I think we're going for it. Because now we do have a massive advantage in points here. It's still ways to go. We are 120 nodes away from the finish. But the terrain up ahead is reasonably easy. This is jumpable. Klaus goes to the front and starts pulling. And then as soon as we are in this flat sector here, I think we can even move to just there if we wanted to. Then Samuel can pull from here to there easily. And we can jump over there easily, but then we really need to damn hammer it. No, we can't just move to there. That's not acceptable. But that would mean that we do get an awkward landing spot here. I could move to... Oh. It's so inefficient. So damn inefficient. Like, moving to just there? And then jump? Alright, well... I don't think the others are going to reach. So everyone's following, it looks like? Yeah, well, they have to, because we're blocking so much. Ooh, the peloton is going hard here. You know what? For the sake of Billy King being along our midst, I think I do want to move into the mountain. Just be a little bit inefficient, but Klaus is done for the day, so he doesn't care. That should be fine. Yeah, let's go. Oh, the peloton. The peloton. The peloton won't be able to follow any hard move here. So it will be on anyone still left in the peloton to actually make moves. Yeah, this move is, not gonna lie, quite decent. But, oh wait. It is looking quite decent, but no one can follow. So it's not very helpful, is it? So I think this is where I want to take them. It is, if the peloton manages to jump, it will likely be a 4-node advantage. It's not much considering how much is left. A few turns here, it's 60 nodes. And we are losing Klaus, but he is burnt out anyway. So there we go, let's see. Oh! Okay. David can't follow. That was expected. Klaus Fuchs, well, he can just join there. And then we have Gerd Seidel. He's following. Jan Schmidt, he's following. And Billy wasn't able to follow. Right. We got him nuked, but who else is here? It's just Billy King. Samuel is running out of energy in this next move. And we do have Jan Schmidt, who still has plenty. And he does need to go to the front, I believe, because there is technical stuff coming up, which Samuel can't deal with. So, yeah. Alright. He basically gives up his +2 in flat by being nuked with technical. So he needs to fall back. And then we need to bring Jan forward to do the rest of the pulling. Oh, also, you know what? The other favorites are not here. They're not. Emmanuel Gomez is stuck in here. Christian Gross is in there. Duval is only in P2. The peloton can't... Can the peloton get up there? The peloton has +5 as movement. So, no. That's not enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's our chance with Gerhard. All right, let's go. Can Gerhard follow? Yes. Yes, he can. There they come. Some attackers in there. Now the question is, can we get across the technical there? I think the answer is yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, was that... Who can't follow? Samuel can follow, okay. I was like, uh-oh. That would have been bad. Yeah. Okay, you can go there, mate. And then... we could go even further with Gerhard. Do we need to? Do we want to? I think we do want to, but he is going to lose so much of his attack. that maybe it would be better to actually go there. So you can get to 6 nodes beyond the finish from there. And, well, that's probably not worth it then. Oh, that's tricky. It is tricky. Let's go there with Gerhard. Full attack. Billy King is defeated. Can't do anything. And there's the there's Manuel. Okay, that's a full turn behind me. Is this going to be enough? Who's there? Irrelevant. There is the yellow. And there we go. Gerhard Seidel across the line in 2060. And Jan Schmidt joins him at 2065. So that was the right choice. 0.05 turns quicker. But now, okay, Dimitri. Ooh. How much was he behind? How much was he behind? 140. Okay, so he was actually behind Gerhard then? That's fine. I can live with that. So, oh, Samuel Gross can outsprint him. A 1, 2, 3. Yes. Yes. Perfect. We did it. It is amazing. Somehow, this bonkers move, just going at it on the final stage, in the flat stage with Gerhard, has given us the yellow jersey in the end. That's quite something. That usually doesn't work out that well. And yep. And also, you see the sprint jersey, Gerhard and the sprint jersey. You know what that means? It means we're getting yellow by 0.24 turns. Decent performance overall, a little lackluster in terms of points, of course, but who cares? It's an event that we needed to win, and win we did in slightly outside the box fashion, but it worked in the end. Many sacrifices were made, and I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.